Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to our brand new video where we are going to develop a fries and wings app from the scratch by using Flutter. Now let's get started. Code, let me show you how our awesome app will look alike by the end of this series and what all things we are going to cover on this awesome series, right? Now, this is going to be one of the interesting series on this channel. I'm telling this before because I'm going to create not a simple design, not a medium design. It's going to be a very advanced design in Flutter. I haven't done anything before on this channel. So on this channel, I'm going to bring some advanced design because you know that once your app design is really good, you will get a lots of really good engagement from the users, right? So I'm going to create an awesome design, and also we are going to create a complete front end of this app. And let me know if you want to add a complete backend to this app. We are also going to do the same, right? So let me show you that how our app will look alike by the end of this series. Then we'll move to the code and develop this awesome app from the scratch. Now let me give you a quick idea like what really this app is. So on this app, there will be a multiple restaurants who are going to sign up on this app, and they are going to sell their fries and wings to the different users who want to buy this food, right? So now let's move, and here you can see that this is a splash screen where you can see that this is the logo that I've simply created for this app, like which is like in fries and wings. And you can see that the logo looks really good for this app, and I just passed like crispy fries, juicy wings, and a bold flavors, right? Now click to this because basically this is a splash screen, right? It will be displayed up to 3 to 5 seconds, and the user can directly move inside the app. Okay, so now here you can see that this is the first onboarding screen, and in this you can see that I've just add some engaging graphic image and all, which is like explore bold flavors. This is just a headline of our onboarding page. Discover crispy fries and juicy wings with unique flavors, spice levels, and mouth watering combos, right? So this is just an engagement line that we need to pass in our onboarding page so that we can engage the user to this app. Now you click to this, and this is our second onboarding page. Is like a made your way, choose flavor, spice level, dips, add-ons, your cravings, your rules. So basically, let me give you an idea. Like on this app, once the user want to order like any type of fries or wings, they will have a different options before ordering that respective food. Is like they can select a spice level they want. They can add a different type of dips, like you know that there are different type of dips like a cheese dip, or they need a different sauces and all. They can just order that, right? So now click to this, and you will just land to the third onboarding page, like an order more, get free fries. And here you can see that I've just add one more thing on this app. This app is really interesting app, as I've told you. Please do not miss any of the videos from this series, otherwise that will be a really huge loss for you. But I will tell that by following this series, you will get to know about a lot many things about a Flutter and how you can use a different widgets and can create the awesome apps, right? So here you can just write, see that I've just written like buy 6 orders and get your 7th large fries absolutely free. So here we have just add some reward thing, which is like the user can buy a 6 orders and they can just get a 7th large fries, which will be absolutely free. Like now click to this, and here we just land to this page. You can see that how really it looks good by adding a background image to this page. And we have just wrote that welcome to fries and wings, your favorite foods delivered fast at your door, right? Sign in with, there are the options. They can start with email or phone, or they already have an account, they can move to the signing page. I'll show you that how the user can move to the sign up page. Now click to this, and we have just land to the sign up page. You can also see that how the colors are shown on this screen. It looks really great. Sign up, welcome to fries and wings. Here the user can enter their full name, their email, the phone number, the password. This is the login page where they can enter the email, the password. Okay, now let's move to the app, or let's move to inside the app. And now here you can see that this is the home page of our awesome app. I think so that's look really great. I'm telling this again and again because it took a lots of time to rethink about a design that we have designed on this app. So it's going to take like we have took so much time to provide a really good thing to you, so that you can have a proper good design once you are creating this app, right? So here you can see that we have just passed the location, and in the location we have just mentioned the location of an user. There is an random image. They can search for the any type of restaurants. As I have told you that there are the two things that the user can order from this app, which is like in fries and wings. It shows that how much item the fries has. top rated and all, right? The restaurants near you, it shows that which all restaurants are near to the user, so they can just check that the popular restaurants on all. Okay, now for example, if they want to like order the respective food item, they are going to click to this and they will just land to this page where they can see the image of the respective food item, chicken bbq pizza. They can just see the price, topped with criminal sauce. I don't know what is criminal sauce, chicken, mushroom, and olive, right? And the ratings and all, you can see all the ratings that have been given by the different users. The delivery is totally free. It also shows that how much time it's going to take to deliver to you. They can just increase or decrease the quantity. And as I've told you that in the starting itself, that the user can select a sauces that they want. They can or like they can just add an option which is like an extra cheese, a special dip they want. So they can just select any type of options that they want, and they can just click to the next button, and you can see that this is a my cart from where the user can manage all the things. They can see how much amount that they have need to pay, the options like cheese dips, sauces and all, right? Now click to this continue button. Back again, the payment option. In the payment option, you can see that there are two things. They can get a delivery, they can pick up from the restaurants. They can do that. They can see the restaurant address. They can just pay through the different payment method like MasterCard, Apple Pay, cash on delivery. There, it's up to their choice, right? Now click to this place order button, and it shows that congrats, order successful. Your order is successfully placed. Chill and wait, your food will deliver soon, right? Now we'll click to this track now. So here this on this app we are also added a tracking things where the user can see, like if you have used a Zomato or like Swiggy, then you know that how they simply allow the user to see all the trackings, like food is being preparing and it has been picked up from the respective restaurant and all. So now click to this track now button, and you can see that we have accepted your order, food is being prepared, order is on the way, order is delivered. So these are all the status that the user can see. They can see the live location of the respective driver. Now click to this close button and we'll just land to the home page. So this is just not here we are going to end, because you can see that we have just added a bottom navigation bar on this app from where the user can navigate to different pages. There's also a page, it's like in my order, from where the user can see all the orders. They can see the cart. I've already shown you the cart. This is the profile page where they can see all the things related to their profile, their history, their delivery address, as I've told you that the loyalty reward status. There is also a reward option on this app from where they can see from where they can get a 7th large price totally free. So you can see that there are a lot many things that we have added on this app, and I think so you will get to know about a lot many things once you follow this complete series. So show your support by hitting that like and subscribe button, and if you want to show some more support to this channel, you can simply get a source code from the description. I have just provided you the link. That will be a small contribution from your side to this channel, right? Because your contribution is also necessary for me to keep going. Hitting that like and subscribe button is also a small contribution from your side. So now let's move to the code and let's develop this awesome app from the scratch, right? So now let's move, and now we are going to develop an awesome app which is like in fries and wings. Okay, so this will be the something like a food delivery app. You can say the user can simply order the fries and wings that they want to order, and that will be simply shown to the admin panel. Yes, there will be an admin panel in this app. I've shown you everything in the starting of this video, like what really the fries and wings I'm talking about. So this is how we are going to just develop this awesome app. Now the second point will be like with state management that we are going to use. So you know that I usually use a state management which is like inherited widget and class, because I know that someone who is watching this video might be new in Flutter. So I'm not going to use like a complex state management like provider and all, because if I'll use the complex state management, then it will be very difficult for the someone who is new in Flutter to learn a Flutter, right? So we are not going to use any complex state management. We are going to keep the thing simple by using a inherited widget and class state management, right? Now this was the second point. Now the third point is that whether the app will be responsive. As you know that when we are developing the app, responsiveness plays a main role, because if you are not developing a responsive app, then it will not be a good choice, because if the user going to test the app on the multiple devices, it will simply throw the error, right? So test the responsiveness plays a main role when we are developing app. Yes, we are going to use all the widgets that will help us to make a responsive app, right? Now the fourth point about a source code. Now the source code is a small contribution from your side to this channel, because your contribution is also very necessary for us to keep going, right? and you can just show some contribution by getting a source code. I provide you the link in the description box. You can simply click to that and can get a source code. Also, if you are looking for any like app for your business, or if you want to develop an app for your college project or something, you can just click to our startup link, which is like an app crafting. Now this is my company, so you can just click to that app crafting link and you can simply place an order for any type of app you are looking for. Right now, this is the thing. Now let's move and develop this awesome app from the scratch. Right now, here what I'm going to do is that first I'm going to just create a login and sign up page, because there is also a login and sign up page on this app. Then we are going to connect the app with a backend, which is like in Firebase. Right, so here we will move to the leaf folder and we are going to create a new folder name like pages, and inside the pages folder I'm going to save all the file that we need for our app. Right, so I'm going to first create a login and sign up page. So I'm going to just write login dot, and then I'm going to first import the package by using material dot, and we need to just use a stateful widget or a page name, which will be like a login page. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm going to just write a login, and once we pass this, now we just need to first write a scaffold, a body, container, child, and a column. Right, body, container, child, and we are going to just, in the style I'm going to use a stack widget. In the stack widget I'm going to just pass a children. Okay, children, and we are going to just use the image dot asset and the images folder name, and we are going to use the image file name, which will be the exact file name. Right now, the image file name that we are going to use will be this file name. We'll move to the images folder. Now here I provided like all the assets that we are going to use in our fries and wings. You can simply found the link in the description box. Like you can get a link of all the images that we are going to use in the fries and wings, and you can use that images and can paste in the images folder. Right now, this is the image that we are going to use as a background image. It's like in welcome.png. So we are going to just write the our file name is like in welcome.png. Right now, I need to expand the height and width of this image, so I'm going to use the height and we'll just use a media query. Now we'll see that, Shivam, why you are not passing the fixed height to this image. Now the reason is very clear that why I'm not passing the fixed height to this image, because if we'll pass a fixed height, then it will not help us to make a responsive app. As I've told you that responsiveness plays a main role when you're developing the app. So make sure that when you're developing the app, use a media query rather than passing a fixed height or something. Right, and you need to write media query dot of context dot size dot height, something like this, and we just need to pass the width. In the width I'm going to just write media query dot of context dot size dot width. Okay, so that will just expand the image that we need to pass, and we'll just use a simple thing which is like in fit box fit dot cover. Okay, that will cover a complete height and width that we have passed. Okay, I think so that's much better. And here I'm going to just write a debug show check mode banner, and we are going to just pass a false, because by passing this, that banner will be removed from here. So I'm going to just call our login page. So let's call the login page from here. So let's call the login page directly from here. This is the image that we are going to use. Right now, here I'm going to just move to the stack widget, and here I'm going to just write a column. So wait a second. Yeah, so I just need to write a column children, and once we wrote this, let's pass the comma and all. Right, and first I'm going to just pass the text. We just need to write a text widget. In the text widget I need to write in welcome to. Okay, this is like in welcome to. Okay, welcome to. Now what I have done is that we have just created a services folder, and in the services folder we have just passed a support widget.dart. Now as I've told you that we are going to use a state management, which is like an inherited widget class. So here I've just created a app widget class, and in this app widget class I'm going to write all the necessary functions that we are going to use in the app. Right, which is like in bold text style, medium text style. So these are all the necessary functions that we are going to use in our app. Right, so we'll move to the login page back again, and where we have just passed a welcome to, I can just pass a styling, an app widget class dot, and we just need to pass a bold text style. Now we are going to use the color. Now the color that I'm going to use will be the color code. Let me check that what really color code that we are going to use over here. Okay, so the color code that we are going to use for, so here we need to first pass a size, because here you can see that in this function it has written that we need to first pass a size, then we need to pass a color. Right, so what I'm going to do is that first let's pass the size, then we can pass a color. Right, so here I'll just move to the login page, and we are going to just pass the size up to 25.0. I think so that will be much enough. And here I just need to pass the color. Okay, wait a second, I just need to write color, and in the color I'm going to just write 0xff, which is our code, and we are going to pass like FE72724C. Okay, so this is the color code that we can pass. Now here you can see that this is the text. I think so you can't see that clearly, but we are going to do one thing, like we are going to just keep this black welcome to and fries and wings in another color. I think so that will look much better, right? So let's paste this over here, something like this, and here I'm going to just pass this, wait a second, here I'm going to just pass our app name is like in fries and wings. So I need to write fries and wings, FRIES, fries and W wings. Okay, fries and wings, fries and wings. Yeah, so this now we are going to create a sign up page for our app. So if you haven't seen the landing page, we have created the landing page. This is the code that we have written for the landing page, right? So I've just wrote a code, but sorry that the video has simply paused. I don't know how the video simply paused from there, but this is sometime it usually happens when you record a video, the recording automatically stops. Though I'm using a Mac, but still I'm facing this problem. So it's a problem of a device, like when you're recording the video you can't really know that the recording really stops. So this is the landing page that we have created. Right now, once we create this landing page, now let's move, and now we are going to create the sign up page. Right, so I'm going to first import the package by using material dot dot. I think so you have seen the landing page code, right? So let me show you again, like if you are thinking that what all things I've written in the landing page. So here you can see that welcome to fries and wings, your favorite foods delivered fast at your door. Sign in with email or phone, like start with email on phone. Like user can tap to this button and they can just land to the sign up page, from where they can simply sign up in the app with their email account, right? So this is the thing that we are going to do. So we are going to just move to the sign up page, and now we are going to create a sign up page. So let's first create a page name which is like stateful widget, and in the stateful widget I'm going to just pass and sign up, something like this. Okay, now here what I'm going to do, let's first pass a scaffold. In the scaffold I need to first write a body stack widget. Now here I need to overlap one widget over the another. Basically I need to overlap the image widget, and just above that image widget I want to put a text widget, right? So I want to overlap a widgets together. So for that I need to use an image widget. So I need to write image.asset, and then I need to let's first pass a children, because you know that stack is a children, not a child. So I need to first write image.asset and the images folder name, where we have stored all the images. Right now we need to call the respective image that we need to display. So I need to copy this respective file names like signup.png. We'll just move back, we are going to paste this over here. We need to write .png, something like this. Okay, I think so it's done, and we are going to just call a sign up page directly from here. So let's call the sign up page something like this. So this is the image that we are going to use. Right now, just above this image I'm going to show the text which is like in sign up welcome to fries and wings, which is our app name. Right, so what I'm going to do is that we are going to just move over here. We are going to just pass a column children, and in the children I'm going to just pass a text widget. Now in the text widget I need to just pass a text which is like in sign up. Okay, and we can just pass the styling and our widget class dot, and it will going to show me all the respective functions that the app widget class has. Right, so app widget class has a bold text style, so I'm going to use a bold text style. We just need to pass a font size which will be like up to 18.0, and now I'm going to just pass the color which is like colors dot black. Okay, so this is the thing that we can do, and this is the text, but you can't see the text clearly. I need to pass the size box. In the size box I need to pass the height, that will the spacing will directly use up to 40.0, or let's pass up to by using a media query. I think so if you'll use a media query, then it will be really best. Media query dot of context dot size dot height, and we can just pass like divide by 8. Okay, so you can see the text. I need to increase the font size, nothing need to worry about that. So I need to just pass up to 25, not 125, it's like 25, right? So 25, or we can just pass up to 30. I guess that will be also much enough, right? I need to just pass the spacing, so I'm going to just wrap up with the padding widget dot only. From the left side I need to just pass up to 20.0. right? Now this is the thing, I need to pass the spacing from the top as well. Let's pass up to 40.0. which will be too much. Let's pass up to 10, and I'm going to directly increase the font size. Let's pass up to 35, right? So this is the sign up text that we have passed, right? Now once we pass this sign up text, now just below this, as I've told you that we need to show the text which is like welcome to fries and wings, right? So I'm going to just copy this respective padding widget and all, and we are going to directly paste this something over here. Okay, now here I'm going to just write welcome to fries and wings, which is our app name, as I've told you, right? So welcome to fries and wings. Okay, now this is what we have wrote. Okay, we are going to use the cross so that all the things will be aligned to the left side. So I'm going to just write cross axis alignment dot start, and then I need to decrease down this font size because it's too much to show this over here. So I'm going to decrease it down to 28. Oh, I guess 28 will be much enough. Okay, let's pass 28. Okay, that's much better. Welcome to fries and wings, sign up, and here I'm going to just create a curve container. So for that I'm going to just do a here thing, like I'm going to just write container. We are going to pass a width. Now as I'm using the media query again and again, as I've told you that if you're passing the width and height to the container, make sure that you use a media query, right? If you pass a fixed width or fixed height to the container, that's not going to work because it will simply throw the error when you test the app on the multiple devices, right? So it's better to use a media query. So I'm going to use a media query dot of context dot size dot width. I'm going to just tell the container to use the complete width of the screen. So I'm going to just use something like this. Now here I just need to pass decoration, a box decoration. Now in the box decoration I'm going to just pass the color, which will be like colors dot gray. Okay, so colors dot gray. Now this is the color. You can't see that because we haven't passed anything. I'm going to just write child column children. Okay, now in the column I'm going to just first pass a text widget. In the text widget I'm going to just write a full name, something like this. Now here I'm going to just pass the styling and app widget class dot medium text style. We just need to pass the font size up to 18.0, and we are going to just keep the colors dot gray, but we are going to change that accordingly, right? So this is the thing, but I'm going to just pass a different shade of an gray color. We don't need this exact color, something like this. I'm going to pass the spacing. So let's first pass a size box, that will be the spacing from the top. So I'm going to use the size box. It should be like size box height 10.0. That will be much enough, right? So that will be the spacing. Now here I need to pass the border radius from top left and a top right? So what I'm going to do is that over here in the border decoration, I'm going to just write a border radius dot only. Wait a second, yeah. So border radius dot only. From the top left, I'm going to just pass radius dot circular. That will be like up to 30, and from the top right, we just need to pass radius dot circular. That will be like up to 30, something like this. Yeah. Now I need to pass a cross because I need this text at the left side. So I need to just pass a cross axis alignment dot start in our column widget, something like this, right? Now once we pass this, now here let's pass a padding first. In the padding edge inside dot only, from the top let's pass like 20.0, from the left let's pass 20.0, right? So this is the thing. Now I'm going to just wrap up this container with expanded widget so that it can take a complete height of the screen, right? Now this is what we have done, which is like a full name. Now just below this I'm going to show the thing which is like a different text field where the user will going to enter the text that they want. If you are thinking that if you want to pass a different shade of a gray color, you can also do that, right? I guess that's much better, right? And now I'm going to just write a container. In the container I'm going to pass a width. We'll again use a media query dot of context dot size dot width, so it can take a complete width of the screen. Now I need to write decoration, a box decoration color. In the color I need to first pass colors dot white. Okay, so that we can just pass this. Right now here I just need to pass a child, a text field. Okay, now the text field where the user will going to enter their name, right? So I need to first pass the margin. You can see that it has been stuck to the right side. I need to pass margin as inside dot only from the right 20.0. I hope it's clear, right? Now once we do this, now here I'm going to first pass the, because you can see that there is a line. I don't need this line, so I need to first pass like decoration, input decoration. Wait a second. Yeah, border input border dot none, and we'll just remove this border that you can see, or the line you can see, right? So here it will be disappeared from here. I'm going to just copy this, or let's directly pass the size box height 10.0. That will be much enough. Now here once we pass this, now here I need to first pass the border radius. in the border radius I need to write border radius dot circular, and we'll just need to pass up to 10, something like this. Okay, so this is the full name that we have passed. I think so that's look much better. And this is the thing, yeah, full name. From the top, let's pass some more spacing, I guess 50, or we can pass 30. Yeah, full name. Now here what I'm going to do is that let's copy the text widget, and we are going to directly paste this over here, which is, and again I'm going to use the size box height 20.0. that will be much enough, right? And in the full name I'm going to just pass like email, so I'm going to just write email. Okay, this is the thing. Now here the user will going to enter the email. Now let's copy the size box and text field back again, and we are going to paste this over here. And the third one, which is for the password, right, which is like a name, email, and the password. So these are the three important text field that we usually need in our sign up page, right? So full name, email, password. And if you want to allow the user to enter the phone number, you can do that as well. Okay, we are going to just copy this, we are going to just paste this over here, and we are going to just change this to a phone number, right? We'll just write phone number. Yeah, so phone number, I think so that's much better. And now I'm going to create a button, which is like a sign up button. And first what I'm going to do is that let's first pass a container. We are going to pass a width. We'll use a media query dot of context dot size dot width, and here I'm going to first pass a color to this button or a container. We can write a color. In the color I need to get a color code, right? So let me see the color code. Okay, what color code we can use? So the color code that we can use will be like color 0x FFFE 724C. Okay, so this is the color. Now here I'm going to just pass a child, a text widget. In the text widget I need to just pass a text which is like a sign up, which will allow the user to sign up in the app. I'm going to pass a styling and app widget class dot bold text style 18.0. that will be much enough. And we can directly pass the color to this text widget that we have passed, which is like colors dot white. Okay, not black, we need a white color. Wait a second, yeah, we can just pass colors dot white. Okay, so this is the thing. Now here I'm going to just pass the margin and all, because we don't need this. From the left side let's pass directly 50.0, and from the right we'll just pass like 50.0. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm going to center this text with the help of center widget. So I'm going to wrap up this with a center widget. Let's pass some more from the right position, and here I'm going to use the size box. In the size box height, let's pass up to 30.0, right? Now this is the thing. Now let's pass the height to this container. Let's pass up to 50, and we are also going to increase the font size because I think so it's too less. Let's pass 22. We have used a bold text style, I think so that's much better, right? We can directly pass up to 70. Okay, that's much better. We are going to use a complete circular thing, so I'm going to just write border radius, and in the border radius I'm going to pass like border radius dot circular, that will be like up to 60. So this is the thing that you can see. So this is the button that we have displayed. I'm going to pass the elevation so that it will look much better. So I need to pass material elevation. In the elevation I need to pass 3.0. Let's copy this border radius from here and directly paste this something over here. Here it is. Okay, now we need to pass the margin as well because it's inside the material widget. We need to paste this outside a material widget, so we need to paste this something over here. Okay, so this is the thing. You can see that we have just passed an elevated container. I think so that's look much better. And now the important text, you know that already have an account, they can switch to the which page? A login page, right? So what I'm going to do is that here in the column widget I'm going to just write a row children text widget. In the text widget I need to just pass like already have an account question mark. Okay, we can pass a styling. Wait a second, let's first pass a space. We can just pass a styling and app widget class. We need to write dot medium text style, that will be enough, 18.0, and color will just keep colors dot black. Okay, then we need to just allow the user to switch to the login page. So let's use our text widget. We just need to write a login, so we'll write login, and here I need to pass a styling and app widget class dot bold text style. I guess that will be enough, 18.0, and we are going to use this color code. So let's copy this color code and directly paste this something over here. Okay, so login, let's pass some more. If you are thinking that to increase the font size, you can directly do that up to 20, and we are going to just pass main axis alignment center, so that all the things will be at the complete center, not end, sorry, center. Yeah, so this is the thing. Now let's pass the spacing, size box, height 30.0, that will be enough, right? So this is the login page that we have created, not login, a sign up page that we have created, and I think so it's look really good with this graphics and all that we have used. Let me know in the comment box that how you really like this design. Okay, I think so we can pass some more spacing from here because 10 is too less. Let's pass up to 40. Okay, welcome to fries and wings, and we have just passed all the things, right? So this is the thing, and this is the sign up page we have created. Now we'll just move and we'll head to the login page, right? Now for the login page, I'm going to create a new file, and in the new file I'm going to just write login.dart, and first I'm going to again import the package by using material.dart, and we need to just use a stateful widget or a page name which is like in login, right? Now this is the thing that we have done. Now here I need to first write a scaffold, a body, container, child, and a column, right? Body, container, child, and a column widget. Not column, we need to use a stack widget. I guess column will be enough because we don't need to overlap any widget, so why we can use, like, why we need to use a stack widget, right? I need to just first display the image.asset, images folder name, and the image file name. The image file name is like in signup.png, right? Now here once I pass this, now here I'm going to just move over here, and you need to just call the login page, something like this. Okay, so this is the thing you can see. Now in the login page, what I'm going to do is that let's first pass a text widget. In the text widget, I need to just pass the text which is like a login, right? I need to pass a styling and app widget class dot bold text style. Let's pass 20.0, and we are going to just pass the color of that text that we need to display. Let's pass black. Okay, 20 is too less. Let's pass up to 30. Let's see, or let's pass 40. I guess that's much better. We can just use the size box, sized box, height 30.0. Okay, and here I'm going to just pass the another container. In the container I'm going to use a width. We'll again use a media query so that it can take a complete width of the screen dot size dot width, and then I need to first pass a decoration, a box decoration. Color, in the color I'm going to use again the color code, which is this color code. So let's move. Okay, which color code, okay, so this is the color code that we need to use. So let's copy this color, and we just need to paste this something over here. This is the color code that we can use. Okay, now once we pass this, let's pass a child, a column widget, children. Now once we pass this, let's move to the sign up page, and in the sign up page let's copy this text widget and all, because we don't need to write this again and again. Okay, so let's paste this something over here, and this is the thing that you can see over here. Let's again pass the border radius dot only. From the top left, I need to just pass like radius dot circular, which is like up to 30, and from the top right we just need to pass radius dot circular, which is again 30, right? So this is the thing. Now let's pass the spacing. So I'm going to copy the size box, and we need to just paste this something over here. Okay, and we need to just wrap up this container with expanded widget. So let's wrap up this with the expanded widget, something like this. Okay, now let's use the cross here as well. So let's use cross axis and dot start. Okay, let's pass the padding edge insert dot only. From the top let's pass 50.0. okay, or let's pass up to 90.0, and let's pass from the left position, which will like up to 20.0. yeah, 90.0. Yeah, so full name, we'll just remove this full name because we don't need this full name in this login page. We just need email, so we need to write email. Okay, that's much perfect, and this is what we are looking for. So let's copy this again, let's paste this over here. Let's use the size box. In the size box let's pass 30.0. that will be enough. We are going to just change the email text to password. Let's pass password over here, something like this. Passwords, not passwords, is like password, right? So this is the thing. Now here we have just passed email and password. Now we need to create the button again, which is for our sign up page, not sorry, sign up page, the button that we had created in the sign up page. I'm going to just directly copy this. I'm going to copy this complete row and all directly. Why to write the thing again and again? Let's do some copy paste work. Okay, so we'll just paste this. Okay, and here I'm going to just pass the size box. That will be the enough one. 60. We are going to just change this text to login. Okay. Now this is the thing, and we just need to write don't have an account, they can switch to the sign up page, right? Don't have an account, they can switch to the sign up page. Now in this login, I'm going to just change to sign up. Okay, I'm going to just wrap this text with a gesture detector so that we can navigate the user to which page, which is like a sign up page. So in the on tap method, I'm going to just write navigator dot push, and wait a second, navigator dot push, and we are going to push the user, and we are going to just enter the new route. So I'm going to just write material page route, and in the route I'm going to just write context, and here I'm going to just push the user to which page is like a sign up page directly, right? So this is how we can just push the user to the sign up page. So let's copy this, let's move back to the sign up page. Let's wrap up this login text with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method I'm going to just push the user to the login page. I think so it's very easy to do all the things, right? So we are going to just push the user to the login page. So I'm going to just write a login, something like this. So let's hot restart the app and let's see. So this is our login page. You can see that it's look really great. We just need to click to this, we just land to the sign up page, and this is the login page. I think so it's look really great with this design that we have done, right? So this is the login and sign up page that we have designed, right?